Our residents in all 15 town councils run by the ruling party will have to pay more in service and conservancy charges, or S&CC, from next month. The hikes will be spread over 2 years. When fully rolled out next July, residents in one-room HDB flats will pay up to $2.60 more, while charges increase as much as $17 for those in executive flats. Commercial property owners and tenants have to pay 80 cents more per square metre, while S&CC for market and food stall holders jump as much as $68 every month. The PAP Town Council say these increases would have been higher if not for a special grant from the National Development Ministry. The funds will go to improving and upgrading common facilities without tapping into the pool meant for long-term purposes.
Keeping common areas clean and green. These are some services town councils provide. The problem? It's getting more expensive.
It's been about 5 years since we have had an increase in S&C charges. But as we evaluate the situation with increasing cost pressures post-COVID, plus the effect of the war, I think it's quite inevitable.
Mr. Lim says the PAP Town Council's actively exploring different ways to cut costs, like installing LED lights to save energy. But expenditure in other areas like cleaning, pest control and landscaping continues to rise.
Like BTO flats that have just been constructed as a 1-year warranty, so there'll be less maintenance costs. But for the older flats, by and large, there would be higher cost maintenance. And then for buildings that have got lifts that stretches all the way to the top, maintenance costs for high-rise flats are also very high because the lift stops on every floor.
These rising energy and maintenance costs are also hitting those in private housing. One analyst says facilities management fees have increased up to 15% in the past year as a result of rising manpower costs.
The wages have been increasing progressively over the past 10 years, more out of this scheme called the progressive wage model, which in a condominium would impact cleaners, security guards, and gardeners. That magnitude of increase and that cost has to be passed on to somebody, and that's the owners.
Mr. Chong adds that these higher prices are inevitable as residents play their part in uplifting lower-wage workers.
Responding to CNA's queries, the Workers' Party says its 2 town councils in Sengkang and Aljunied Hougang are also facing rising cost pressures. On whether it would also raise charges, the WP says it's deliberating the matter carefully and will directly inform residents of any changes.